Hi everyone, welcome to another session of Miss Mary's Magical Take and Makes. Today we're going to make a Magritte sock dog. It's very simple and no sew. So one of the first things you need, clean a white sock. You should have some rubber bands, some stuffing. Ask your mom, dad, parent, or guardian for some scissors, and a black marker. So the very first thing is we want to make sure that our sock is flattened out. Okay, so the heel is facing up, so just like that. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take some of our polyfill and we're going to place it into the bottom of the sock. So stuff it as much as you possibly can. Okay. So once you have a generous portion of that in, you're going to kind of take a section of the bottom of the sock, hold it between your thumb and your forefingers, and then put a rubber band around it. You probably have to do it a couple of times, just like that. And this is going to create his first paw. So then you're going to try to do the same thing on the other side. It's not the easiest thing to do. You might have to try it several times. And then, whoops, and you might have a rubber band break, just like Miss Mary. Okay. And then you might want to adjust him if one of his paws is a little too big. But just like that, he's going to have two little paws. They almost, like if you flip him upside down, looks like he's a bear. Okay. So the next thing that we're going to do is we want to give him some arms. So we're going to kind of do the same thing. Just below, this is going to be his neck. We're going to take and try to give him an arm. So just like that, and then put another rubber band on it, just like how you did his feet. So you might have to wrap it a few times. And if you don't like how it looks the first time, you can always go back and put more stuffing in. So then we're going to try to do this side. Okay. Wrap the rubber band around it. Okay, so now he's got two little paws, and look at his fluffy little puppy belly. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to do his head. So his head is going to go in the ankle portion of our sock. So we're going to grab some more stuffing. Okay. And then his head's going to be a little bit bigger than his belly and his paws. So once we have enough stuffing in there, we're going to take another rubber band and make sure you leave enough up at the top here because we're going to make his ears up there. So take your final rubber band and you're going to tie it. Now Miss Mary's just tying this rubber band back together so I can use it just for a demonstration. Okay, so with your final rubber band, you want to section off this part for his head. Just like that, and kind of straighten it up, pull it a little bit. Okay, just like that. The next thing that we're going to do is you might need a parent or guardian to do this. Is to take a pair of scissors and we're going to cut them down the middle. So then this is going to give us his doggy ears. So what you're going to do for his dog ears, we're going to take two glue dots and we're going to kind of glue these sides together. So however you want his ears to look. I would put them on the tips so that they're just like that. Okay, so kind of just like on the corner, on the very tips of where you cut his ears. And these glue dots are incredibly sticky. So now he's going to have some little floppy ears. And you kind of want to see if you can just get the ears so that they cover the rubber band. And you might want to kind of adjust the rubber bands on him. Try to make it so they're not showing. Kind of pull the sock out a little bit more. And you can always like make clothes or something for him later on too. So once you've got his little ears all done, then you're going to add to his face. Now you can either use googly eyes, or you can even draw his features on with a black Sharpie. And that's what I'm going to do. First, I'm going to draw a doggy nose for him. Just like that. I just made a little black dot in the center of his face. And then I'm going to draw his mouth. So just like that. And now he needs some eyes. So I'm going to draw some circles for his eyes. And then I'm going to fill in his eyes. And let's see, maybe our dog needs some whiskers too. So you can make little whiskers for him if you want. However you want to design him. Now the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to give him some little paws. So we're going to make 3 lines. At the very tips of his toes to give him his little paws. Now the very last thing to make our Magritte sock dog is his bowler hat. So you want to make sure that you cut out the little bowler hat and fill it in. If you want to use colored pencil or marker, that's fine. And then you can take a piece of tape or a glue dot, put it on the back of your bowler hat towards the bottom, and voila! You have a Magritte dog who's styling. He is ready to go out for a night on the town. Thank you, everybody. Until next time.